Starting at the shooting guard at 6'6" number 1, Grady Dick.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And the Lakers starting five. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Toronto, Barnes and Poeltl down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Quickly against Doncic. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Quickly passes to Dick. That three's off the mark. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
And he makes a first. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Both free throws good from James. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic, charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to Quickly. Barrett against James. Barrett can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
James can't get it to go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the evening. The free throw drops for Quickly. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Now here's Barrett. Quickly outside. The 3-ball. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
James deciding where to go with it. James double teamed from deep. Reeves. Poeltl grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Here's Quickly. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Quickly's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Oh, man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
LeBron James. One shot.
That free throw good from James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. Pass to James. Fires from deep. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Lenz checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Now to make some noise and show some serious.
All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 6 points.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Dick, the pass to Barrett. Here's Quickly. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9. And here's Doncic. He has 6. James outside. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Quickly passes to Dick. Kicks it to Quickly. From the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Doncic on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic. And the Raptors making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Connects checked in for James. Doncic hits them both.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Connect. Soft touch off the glass.
You have to be careful against Connect inside. He'll turn you into a highlight.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Barnes. A minute 53 left to play in the first. Here's Barrett. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Ingram. following the score by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. And again, Toronto, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Dick. Pass to Barrett. Going inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Some changes for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Walter comes in for Scotty Barnes. And quickly subbed in for Dick. The free throw drops for Barrett.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Vincent outside, inside, got a piece of it. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Quickly. And that one hits the back iron. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's James with the drive. It's rebounded by Barrett. Ingram against Hachimura. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
For 3, James gets the 3 ball to go. James has got 10 points in the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Raptors trail by 7. They've got Walter. He's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Chris Boucher out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Abaji in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Vincent with the ball. Rebound Toronto, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Stolen by Quickly. Pass to Ingram, beyond the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 7. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Emmanuel Quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Abaji can't hit.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
On the wing, Hachimura. Five to shoot. Here's Vincent. Again, the Lakers.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play, but when a guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. A step back shot, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And the Smith is coming. Your J.J. Here we are. Your North Side Crew.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Second, Luka Doncic. And of course, LeBron James.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
That one misses for Reeves. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Outside Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Dick. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
For your Raptors. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Out to James. There's the triple. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. Raptors trail by 9. Boucher outside. And there's a pick. The 3 is up. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. The shot by Reeves, no good. For Toronto, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Emmanuel quickly.
That free throw misses. And the Raptors with some changes. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Boucher. And Barrett subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And the Lakers also making a switch. Goodwin's checked in. Finney-Smith, a screen. Goodwin passes to Finney-Smith. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Barnes, it's good.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
James, outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Man, good whistle there.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
For the Lakers, LeBron James taking
First one falls for him.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors trail by 8. Outside Barrett. Drives to the hoop, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Toronto. Connect's checked in for Los Angeles. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Your North Star Crew.
All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Lakers, second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Doncic with it, guarded by Dick. Nice finish from Luka.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Outside Barrett. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Doncic, guarded by Dick. Here's Goodwin, guarded by Barrett. Goodwin, no good. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Luka against resistance.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Ingram. Outside Barnes. Outside Barrett. Dick, the pass to Barrett. Picked by Poeltl. Shot clock at 6. And Barrett good for 3. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And for that game against the 76ers, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Dick. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
It's time for the dance. If you Lakers substitution. Jackson Hayes. Rui Hachimura.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Pass to Barnes. Ingram with the ball. Hachimura covering. Los Angeles leading by 6. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Outside Ingram. Back to Barnes. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's on LeBron James. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Walter, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Barnes, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Doncic outside. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. It's intercepted. Now Grady Dick down low. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hayes finds Hachimura. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, you almost got it. Give it up for the birthday commit.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Toronto Raptors.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Checking out Toronto, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there, because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark, they need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Pass to Quickly. Back to Barnes. Kicks it to Quickly. Now here's Barrett. Takes the 3. They get it again. Hurdle finds Barnes. And the shot's good. Barnes has got 10.
Yeah, kept his feet moving and found a window. Barnes doesn't need much room to operate.
And there's James from the arc. Another shot. And the layup is good by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 11.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Back to quickly. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's James. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Left side Barnes. Outside Dick. Clock at 4. The 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Hayes for 3. Doesn't go for him. Raptors trail by 11. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pirtle with the bucket.
There is value in traditional fives like Pirtle. They can grab glass and they can get you bonus points.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. James against Barrett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game, and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Number 1, the Raptors. In the third spot, Los Angeles.
And these two squads that can run the floor at a lightning pace, they piled up more than their share of fast break points last year.
And he drops the first. The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Doncic hits them both. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Dick. Pirtle with a screen on Reeves. Here's Dick. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 10. Hachimura finds Reeves. Doncic outside. Stolen by Quickly. Let's go with a 3. Len pulls it in. Len's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vincent's checked in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Vincent, guarded by Quickly. Vincent left side. And he lays it up and in. Vincent's got 6.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 13. Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
And here's Reeves. Now here's Vincent. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles.
Substitution. Number 30, Jordan Goodwin.
Raptors trail by 9. Outside Dick. Pass to Boucher. And here's Ingram. And he drops it in from the low post.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Here's Lynn. It's stolen. Outside Dick. That's tipped. In transition, here they come. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to review the game plan.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Dick. Here's Walter. No points so far. Here's Ingram. Len pulls it in. Len's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Now here's Quickly, guarded closely. Shoots from the line. And off the front iron, and it goes. Quickly's got 15.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Here's Connect. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And because of his energy and physicality, Connect draws a lot of contact out there.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Good on both.
And you gotta love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
For Toronto, Emmanuel Quickly, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And quickly drops them both. And the Lakers have possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Doncic against Quickly. And the bucket is good. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Quickly with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. Here's Abaji. He drops it from range.
Yeah, to keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Ingram against James. James takes the hit and sinks the shot.
Like, at this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Emmanuel Quickly. He's out there with Walter. Brandon Ingram out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Raptors trail by 9. To the paint. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James. Rebounded by Ingram. The Raptors shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Quickly. Carries it down low. Quickly's got 19 points.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Here's Connect. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Abaji with a rebound. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 7. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. He gets it in there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so here is Toronto. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Get loud, Theo. It's time for your North Side Crew.
Dick, he's checked in for Ingram. And the Lakers also making a change. Finney Smith's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Quickly. That shot missing. It's James on the wing. Guarded by Quickly. And it's James inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Raptors trail by 11. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Dick. From about 16, 2 points. That one goes. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Hachimura sets a screen. And stolen by Boucher. Outside Dick, pass to Quickly. Here's Walter. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now, here is James. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. James has got 21 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Right wing. Back to Dick. Here's Abaji. And the 3 off target. The Lakers lead by 11. Here's Connect. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And stolen by Boucher. Here's Dick. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now, here is James. Abaji with a rebound.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Boucher against Hachimura. Here's Dick. Gets the 3 to fall. Dick's got 10 points here in the second half.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now an update on Brandon Ingram from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Raptors let me know the status. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Connect, guarded by Barrett.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Barnes. Here's Doncic. Rebound, Toronto. Quickly outside. Here's Pirtle. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
How about the physical? Physicality of Pirtle. He was ready to absorb that foul.
Line for your Raptors. Jakob Poeltl. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. Lenz checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Reeves. So he gets them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
1:14 left in the fourth. Here's Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Toronto has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Lakers foul. Luka Doncic. That's his second personal foul. Second.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Obviously, Pearl has been well coached in his career, but absorbing the wisdom, that's something you got to do yourself, and it's paying off for him right now.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Quickly against Doncic. Inside, here's Koloko. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 7. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Give yourself a round of applause.
.52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
At the line for Toronto.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
2 shots.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, just a great job by Barrett. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
R.J. Barrett. 2 shots.
And Barrett drops them both. And that's an intentional foul.
Emmanuel Quickly. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And Toronto calls time here. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Time to get ready. Here is Rutgers YYZ. It's down on the court. Your Rutgers YYZ!
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Here's James, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Fifth personal foul.
It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Hayes misses. Here's Dick. And here's Connect outside. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, LeBron, this is the last game for a little while, so as a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just work your mind and work your body as well, and get ready for practice.
Well, try to mix in a little rest before you get back to the grind and enjoy it. Thanks, LeBron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.